What's up, guys? Today we've got a super exciting update on the 67 Mustang Fastback. We are mocking up the big tires to figure out the perfect wheel offset to stuff the wheel and tire combination under this car to make it look sick. Stay tuned. We've got this nice handy dandy wheel spacer that's going to let us calculate the perfect back spacing so we can figure out what type of tires and size we can run on the front and rear of the Fastback. What you're looking at right now is a 275 40/17 tire that we've got mocked up and simulated with what would be a 6.3 inch back spacing on a 9.5 inch wheel. And I think the fitment looks fantastic. We've got not a whole lot of room here, but you don't want a lot of room right in this spot. We want to tuck this as close as we can without having any kind of future rubbing issues. And so I'm pretty happy with what the 6.3 inch is going to provide in terms of back spacing on a 9.5 wheel. So get this. Only way we can make this possible is with this really trick Streeter Track front suspension setup. We've got coilovers from Streeter Track. We've got these Billet Big Spindles, which is really the linchpin to putting this wide 275 up front. We're not even pushing the limit, but for a first gen Mustang, a 275 running up front, that's unheard of. It's going to be real grippy, awesome type of a Trans Am Pro Touring style of car that's going to be pretty subtle, hopefully, in appearance, although the 275 up front is a dead giveaway. Let's check out the rear, see what that looks like. This is the same tire, 275 40/17. We've got it mocked up with 5.5 inches of back spacing. It's still going to be a 9.5 inch wheel back here, VN 427, but this is what we're looking for right now. That's cutting her pretty close. So I think we're going to have to roll this inner fender lip just a bit so that when suspension compresses all the way down, we've got enough clearance for this to just tuck up inside, hopefully not kissing it, just close enough that we get as small a margin as possible while keeping it nice and tucked in inside the fenders. Obviously, this is a pretty wide tire, but it's going to be the same in all four corners, 275 40/17. That's nice and wide. I love that. I think we've hit the nail on the head. Still some work left on this baby, but we're making progress, that's for sure. Engine bay is super clean. We're getting pretty close to being able to drop in the all aluminum 427 AFR 220 heads, boreless stack injection with a 6-speed Magnum trans. This thing's gonna rip. And we've got doors and everything fitting up good. All the glasses in the vehicle minus the front. And you can see that we've mocked up the Shelby roll bar back here. Right now, still getting some of the final fitment done. The rear seat trim is need a little bit of persuasion, thanks to Jeff over there, Thunderdome. Huge shout out to all those guys who've been working on it. It's coming along and looking fantastic, but you can see that what the Shelby roll bar will look like when it's all said and done. It's really, really starting to come together. You can't wait to see it. More shots of the roll bar in there. I think we're going to hang 3-point seatbelt harnesses up there too. You can get a look at all the front stuff that Tremec Magnum Trans is supposed to already fit in this trans tunnel because this is a Dynacorn full floor pan that we put on. So that shouldn't require too many modifications to get it to work, but I love these things. I've been around coupes my whole life. Always wanted a fastback. Finally, here is my fastback. Cannot wait to see this thing fire up and drive for the very first time. Going to be amazing. And those wide tires up front. To recap, up front it's going to be 6.3 inch back spacing. We're considering running 6.5 inch back spacing and then doing a 2/10 shim in there, spacer if we need to, just so that we're not cutting it super close. But I think back here we're going to be good with the 5.5 inch back spacing. And let's get these wheels ordered up, get the tires mounted, and then this thing we can set down for the very first time on the ground. Hopefully that's in the next video update on the 67 Mustang. Thanks for staying with us. We'll see you in the next one.